You're the first employee that has to be that. And
Well, when I've been pulled into organizations by the executive because the executive wants me to fix everybody else. Well, it's not going to work unless we start with you. It never works unless we start with, and in fact, it creates resentment in the organization. If we're starting with everybody else and the executive's not changing, it undermines the whole process.
and that reminds me of another story one of my guests shared a couple of years ago. She said she knows of a founder that told her the story of one day one of the seniors on his team, and this is a smaller privately held company. If I'm recalling it right, they might have had 30 or 40 people at the time. This person came and said, "Hey, boss, we're kind of humming along here. We're really clicking. Why don't we do a team break? Let's just take everybody down to the coffee shop this afternoon and let's have a moment." He goes, "That's a great idea. Let's do that." So 2 o'clock, he goes out there. "All right, shut it down, shut it down. We're gonna go take a break. Let's all meet up at so and so." So everybody trucks over there and they all get their beverages and they all get situated. And then this same employee stands up and goes, "Well, boss, we really wanted to do this for another reason." And she said, "We have some observations we would like to share with you. We think this company can be so much more. And here are the issues." And it was all about him. It was some people were feeling micromanaged, some people were feeling inhibited by the dynamic. They felt like they couldn't really speak their truth. And they started presenting this list, and they got to the first item. And as the story goes, the CEO said, "Wow, okay." And he took out his notepad and started writing. He said, "What's next?" And they gave him another, and he wrote that down. He go, "What's next?" And it got this, he basically allowed him to present the whole list. And he sat back and he shook his head and he goes, "I had no idea. I can't tell you how happy I am. You've presented this to me. I'm going to ask one thing. Give me a couple of days and I'm going to respond to all of these." And they all said, "That's fair enough." And they kind of went their way. And sure enough, he called another group meeting together. And he kind of, in the same form, he had the list and he started going down. Well, number one, you know, I think I understand what you're saying. Here's where I think I've been culpable and responsible. And he said, "Here's the thing I'm thinking about changing." And it was all about his
Mm-hmm.
approach to things.